All right, nice to see you, Igal, and let's get started. I think we might have a light class today because of it changing days, but so I invite you to, if you want to, slip off your shoes for the kidney one warm up. Otherwise, you can do it with your shoes on too. It's not a problem, but let's come to standing and put our hands around the rib cage, front and back. Igal, if you could turn on your video, if that's easy for you, that would be great, because so far I'm only seeing Terry. There's a lot of pressure on Terry.
Oh, you don't see me now?
Excuse me?
You don't see me?
No, I don't see you. I just see the little white snowman. That's why I didn't know.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Okay, so don't worry. Oh, there you are. Yep. Now I see.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can see me now?
All right. Yes, I can see you now. Okay, so let's start with the lower feet and ankle and kidney 1 point warm up. I'm going to face to the side so that you can see my feet. All right, so take a step out with 1 foot and shift your weight forward and come onto the ball of your foot. Feel the Achilles tendon stretch in the back leg. You keep the back leg straight. Now rock back, bend the back knee, soften the back knee, and lift your front foot. Okay, rock back forward. Weight on the ball of your foot and shift back, lift up the ball of the foot. And so you can feel both a stretch in the Achilles tendon on the front foot now, but also the knee and ankle on the back foot. Again, shift forward and shift back, lift your toe. Shift forward, lift the heel. Shift back, lift the toe. All right, place your feet both solidly on the ground and your knees are soft. And we're going to just do a little lift the foot off the ground and place it back down. Soften the knees, lift and place. So this is warming up your connective tissue in the feet, ankles, and knees. Great rehabilitation for any issues in any of those parts of the lower leg. So down, both knees soft, kick, lift off, down, kick, one more, down, lift. All right, bring that foot back and bring the other foot in front. Come up on the ball of your feet, let your weight shift forward. And now shift back, knees soften, lift your toe. Shift forward, straighten that back leg. Heel, front heel up, shift back, lift the toe. So warming up these little tendons and ligaments. Back leg straightens as you come forward. Lift the front, back leg is bent as you come back. And now place your weight evenly on both feet. A little bit more on the back foot, but both feet are down, and lift and replace. Knees soft on the landing. Lift, landing, lift, standing leg straightens, soft as you come down. Lift and point. Okay, one more and come down. And now let your weight be settled on that left leg. Put your toe on the floor and lift up and circle your ankles. You can do this seated, or you can do this holding on to something, or you can do this as a balance exercise, whatever your capacity is today. All right, circle back in the other direction. Okay, and place that foot down, anchor this leg, the standing leg, come up on your toe with the other foot, lift it up and circle. Looking at the floor will help you keep your balance if you're not holding on to something. But feel free to sit or hold onto a wall or a chair, whatever enables you to freely circle your ankle. And now circle back in the other direction. And breathing and smiling. Okay. Smiling makes everything easier. All right, and let the foot come down. All right, and now let's just do some heel raises. Rise up, lift on the balls of your feet. Lift the heels, count to 3, and let your heels come down. So really having your attention in the kidney 1 points. Lift up again. Look at the floor, keep your balance. Hold on to something if you need to. Heels come down. And again, up. And down, and one more. Up. And down. Okay. All right, you can put back on your shoes if you like, or keep them off, whichever. Okay, so welcome to our continuing winter practice. And we are focusing on the kidney and bladder system and the Mingmen point, which we'll talk about later, and the lower dantian. And this system is tied up with our skeleton, our reproductive system, overall longevity and vitality. So we're going to be using the Sanjiao sound again. I like to imagine that I'm making the sound into a deep, dark cave. Okay, and the color is blue, the element is water, and the animal qualities that we will be imagining and channeling are those of the bear. So the bear, because it hibernates in the winter, embodies the qualities of mental clear purpose, willpower, non-judgment, and the heart, tranquility, connection, stability, and the lower dantian, vitality, strength, and healing capacity. Okay, so let's get into our Qi-Gong ready posture. So usually we say 1 inch taller, 5 years younger, but since we're going for longevity and not only longevity, but vitality in our longevity, we will think 1 inch taller, 5 years older. All right, so let's start by just taking in a deep breath and circling your shoulders deep into the belly. We're going to emphasize the inhaling in today's practice. And let out the haw sound. Okay, rotate the shoulders in the other way. Deep inhale into the low belly, sides and low back. And relax. So just checking into our Qigong ready posture. Your feet are hip width apart, knees are soft, tailbone slightly tucked under. Feel a space in your armpits as your shoulders relax down. Arms are loose and slightly out to the sides. Tuck your chin in a little bit and lift up the back of your head as if someone is lifting up you by the hair on the head, creating a nice long straight spine. Let a gentle smile come to your face. So that's part of the 5 years younger, and it just can be a very subtle smile. Doesn't have to be a big grin. Gently close your eyes. Let the tip of your tongue rest on the roof of your mouth and listen for a sound coming from far, far away. Okay, we'll start with our spontaneous shaking exercise today. Letting your arms be loose and floppy as you tap your heels on the ground or bend at the knees. And this is a playful exercise, so it should be easy to smile while you're doing this. And we will sharpen up our powers of connecting with our own body and visualization by progressively relaxing the body. So take your attention to your forehead. Feel that space between your eyebrows widen out as you relax your forehead. Allowing that relaxation now to spread down your face to your jaw. Teeth are lightly separated. Deep inhaling and exhaling in and out through the nose as you relax your shoulders. Relaxing the muscles down the back of your body, down the front of your body. Relaxing your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Turning your attention to your internal organs, imagining them softening, relaxing. Relaxing your hip area, lower abdomen, upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Now you can get a little more vibrant with your shaking as we add a visualization from Robert Peng. The kidney system is associated with our skeleton. So we take a deep inhale breath in through the nose. And as we exhale, imagine your skeleton glowing with a silver white light, like the light on an ocean in a deep, dark night. Inhaling, shaking, exhaling, glowing. And just continuing at your own pace, shaking any way you like, up, down, sides, but inhaling and glowing like a playful skeleton, Halloween skeleton, even though we're long past October. Gentle smile and shake. So Robert Peng has gotten lots of complaints because he likes to do the shaking every single practice. And he says he doesn't know anything better for quickly aligning your energy the way it's supposed to go. So his word is good enough for me. Long, slow, deep inhaling and exhaling and glowing. And now coming to stillness, keeping your attention inward, noticing this vibration in every single cell of your body. Checking in with your own heart rate, your own breathing. Enjoy the tingling. Embracing and accepting all sensations as just right for right this moment. Okay, and now we'll move on to regulating our breath. So channeling that energy of the bear, we will inhale the hands up to shoulder height and do a breathing caught with the movement of bear swimming. I'll turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So exhale as you bend your knees, your hands come straight out, palms face up, bum goes back. And inhale, come up and open your heart, fully inhaling. Hands come all the way to the back and then up to your armpits again and exhale, bending, reaching. Inhaling, filling up, standing up, bear swimming. Sternum bone lifts as you open your chest. I say bum to the back because you don't want your knees too far in front of your toes. And you can modify this in any way you want. If you just want to do a little bend, whatever is good for your knees. But next time you come up to the top, just let the hands come out, palms face up. And now we'll do the opposite. Exhale, hands towards the armpits. Inhale, backs of the hands go towards the front. Exhale. Inhale, wrists swivel around, lead with the backs of your hands. Getting a great shoulder open, hands, wrists, arms. These slow movements are very healing for the connective tissues of the body. And now last one. And hands come back to the front. And drift down. And now noticing after that breath regulation, how is your heart rate? How is your breathing? How do you feel? Okay, so now we'll move into perhaps the most important part of today's practice, perhaps the least beloved, our standing meditation. So let's inhale the arms up to shoulder height and feel free to change that position anytime you want, but let's just do a little posture check again after all that movement, that your feet are pointing in the same direction. Your knees are soft, your tailbone slightly tucked under, grounding you with earthly energy. There, your shoulders are relaxed and down, and the back of your neck slightly lifted. So this is sometimes called embracing the tree. In the winter, we're going to refer to this by its other name, which is standing pole. So imagine yourself, your spine is very, very straight. Your entire body is very straight. Your feet are connected to the earth, and your head is connected energetically with the heavens above. So take a deep inhaling breath in through the nose, deep into the belly. And as you exhale, allow your energy to sink, drop, relax. Feeling your feet. Imagining that your feet are sinking down into something like mud, anchoring you to the powerful energy of the earth beneath you and the vast ocean of liquid life beneath the earth. Inhale, feel that connection. Exhale, allow your attention to go further and further downward, deepening the connection. Back and forth with each breath. Now standing a little taller as you lift the top of your head slightly, inhaling and visualizing or feeling the space above your head, and expanding your attention beyond the room you're in, beyond the atmosphere, all the way up into space. Inhaling, connecting with that energetic field above you. Exhaling, expanding further and further outward. Back and forth with each breath. And now inhaling and turning your attention to the space in front of you. Feeling or picturing that space. And then exhaling, allowing your attention to connect beyond the room, beyond the land, beyond the water, all the way out to the horizon in front of you and beyond. Inhaling, feeling the connection, feeling the unity of your energy with that energetic space. Exhaling, expanding, open, further and further. Back and forth. And just making sure that your elbows are slightly lower than your hands and your shoulders, letting the elbows relax just a little and feeling them perhaps supported. Imagine them floating on a calm ocean. as you turn your attention to the space behind you, feeling or picturing that space, and then letting your attention go beyond the room, beyond the land, beyond the water, all the way out to the horizon in back of you and beyond. Inhaling, feeling the connection, feeling the unity. Exhaling, allowing yourself to open and expand further and further backwards. Back and forth. And you might just notice yourself gently rocking and swaying on all sides of your feet, like a seaweed plant in the ocean. As you playfully turn your attention to the space on the left side of you, feeling or picturing that space as you inhale, and then exhaling your attention out beyond the room, beyond the mountains, beyond the oceans, all the way out to the horizon on the left side of you and beyond. Inhaling, feeling the connection, feeling the unity. Exhaling, expanding further and further outward. Back and forth with each breath. And finally, turning your attention as you inhale to that space on the right side of you. Feel it or picture it. And then exhaling, expanding your attention beyond the room, beyond the mountains, beyond the oceans, all the way out to the horizon on the right side of you and beyond. Inhaling, feeling the connection, feeling the unity. Exhaling, expanding further and further outward. Back and forth. And being aware of the pure energy inside of you. The Jing Qi you were born with. Deeply accepting, acknowledging, activating, and appreciating your own energy. Your mind, heart, and body's connection to this greater energetic resource all around you and within you. And now slowly allowing your hands and arms to relax and drift down. Noticing the strong energetic flow within all the meridian lines of the arms and hands. The activation of the energy inside all of your cells, your entire body. And now placing one hand on top of the other, bringing the feet together. Nourish your Qi. Congratulations. And let's repeat Robert Pang's affirmation. I am in Qi. Qi is in me. Okay, so now we will move into our erasing blockages part of the practice, where we work on dislodging energetic stuckness at different parts in the body. And we will be really focusing on this part of the body, but as you heard in the meditation, what comes up goes then all the way out to your extremities and also to your internal organs. Okay, so we'll start with a practice from Master Ming Tong Gu called hip rotations. So just take your hands and hold the side of your rib cage, and then with your thumb, the back of the rib cage, and let's just, your feet are hip width apart, and let your hip go out to the right side, and just circle your pelvis towards the front, all the way over to the left side, and now all the way to the back. Okay, so continue, and I'm going to, hopefully you can see that my upper body is really holding as still as possible while I'm making this circle as big as is comfortable for me. to the front, to the back. Warming up the sexual organs, massaging the digestive organs. The hips hold a lot of tension, but it's a part of the body that people don't like to talk about a lot. All right, next time you get over to that right side, circle towards the back. Again. And your mind is in your hips, your lower abdominal area, as well as the kidneys, everything below your hands. Breathing, relaxing into this motion. Okay, now coming back to the center, and we will activate the Ming Men point. So we talk a lot about the lower dantian. Well, there's a point on the spine that corresponds to the yin and yang and energy of the kidneys. You place your hands on your kidneys and then let your fingertips rest on your spine. This is more or less the Ming Men point. It's near your lumbar too, if you know where that is. Okay, so now we're going to take the hips forward and backward. And as we take the pubic bone forward, we're going to press into this Ming Men point. Okay, so here we go. Pubic bone forward, press in with your fingertips. Tailbone leads as you move your hips to the back and release that pressure. I'll show you from the sides. Inhale, pressing down. Pubic bone comes forward and lift your pubic bone just a little bit. And now let the hips go back. Tailbone leads and lift, tiny lift of the tailbone. These lifts are so small that you probably can't even see them on the screen. That's okay. It's just a micro challenge to your lower spine flexibility. Hormetic stress designed to open it up. Lift. Tailbone towards the back. Lift. Tailbone forward. Lift. Tailbone back. Lift. And if you have chronic hip issues, then you might want to do this for quite a while. So let's do a circle again. Circle towards the front. We can move the hands back to the rib cage, circle towards the back. And now reverse the circle. All the way back around the front. And release your hands. Okay, relax. And just notice, feel the warmth and circulation in the hip area, the low abdomen, and the low back. Okay, now we're going to do a static pose with some inversions. And so we're going to start by doing reverse breathing. I think you all know reverse breathing, but there might be a couple of new people today. So we normally breathe in and expand our lower belly as we breathe in and out through the nose. But reverse breathing, your hands are right over your kidneys, and we're going to breathe in and imagine that low back is expanding. Now relax and your abdomen expands. Okay, so just imagine your kidneys puffing up like little balloons. Breathe into your hands. And exhale, release. Okay, now we're going to do the posture. So iron bridge, we'll start with our hands over the kidneys just for support. And if you have a problem with your back or your back flexibility, you can always modify this. So we're going to go back like this. But if that's not comfortable for you, you can just simply stand straight, relax your knees, but puff up your sternum bone, okay? Because we're really working on the back and the spine, especially this upper part, which will allow the lower part to open as well. Okay, so hands on the kidneys, bend your knees, puff up your chest and lean back. Iron bridge, tuck in your chin so that your chin and cervical spine make this lovely curve to the back, or simply standing up and really opening up the chest. Imagine breathing into your hands. Okay, so then we come up and now we release. We flush the spine out by hanging over and hang over what's close, what's good for you. If this is good for you, just making sure your spine, your neck, everything can loosen up. Wiggle your hips, wiggle your shoulders, loosen your neck, nod your head yes, shake your head no. Feel this whole back line of the legs opening up, the bladder line. And now glide your hands up the inner legs, curl up, and settle the energy. Okay, and now we're going to do the full posture using a mudra, having the index finger and thumb together. So inhale the hands up, stretch up, make space in your spine, touch your fingertips together, let your hands float down. This time you place the hands just in front of the kidneys, but still focusing on the kidneys. And now lift up with your sternum bone and come back into the iron bridge, tucking your chin, breathing into that low back, really puffing up the upper spine. Slowly stand up, release your fingertips and drape over. Again, loosening up, relaxing, letting your spine and neck decompress, letting the backs of the legs open up. Big exhale. Soften your knees, come up again, hands come up. Bring the hands up all the way over the head. Make the mudra again, drop your hands down. Okay, little hold the hands over the kidneys puffing up like little balloons. Sternum comes up and bend over. Iron bridge. Your spine, strong, steady. We still have a little smile going, I hope. Okay, here we go. Slowly coming up. And last time, draping over. Making space, wiggling, waggling, nodding, shaking. Giving a real flush to your brain and lungs and sinuses. And now taking the hands to the backs of the legs. Massaging vigorously along this bladder line, bringing energy, warmth, circulation to the bladder line. And now take your hands to the backs of the knees, little circles. Great point for prostate health, sexual health, low back. And now lower leg, Achilles tendon and calf. And now we'll slap starting at the top and going down. That's the direction of the bladder meridian, up to down. And again, one more time. Okay, hands come up the inner leg again, tracing the kidney meridian up the inner legs. Coming up, settle the energy. Relax. Relax your hands. And notice. One of my favorite postures. You're in, you're out. Okay, now we're going to do a wide leg shoulder stretch. We did this in the summer when we would twist to disperse excess heart fire. We would exhale as we twist to the back. In the winter, we're going to inhale and feel this Mingmen area and the lower dantian opening up. If you want to add, if you're very advanced in the class and you've been with me for all these years, you can also think of your kidney 1 points opening up and you're pulling the energy up the legs and do a little pelvic tuck while you're doing that. So hips a little wider than shoulder width, Place your hands on your inner thighs, thumbs on the outer thighs. And remember, we're going to exhale first. And as we twist, gently think about twisting this lower back area and also looking with the eyes towards the back. The whole back of the body is related to the kidney energy. So want to use that drishti, that eye movement, as one of our tools. So exhale, inhale, twist, and look, pushing into your right thigh with your right hand, giving that twist a little bit more, filling up, inhale, inhale, hold, and exhale back to the center. And other side. Inhale, slowly filling up from the back, the low abdomen. Take a couple more sipping inhales, twisting, looking. Exhale back to the center, relax. And again, repeating. Exhaling center. Think about the Ming Men. Inhale, push, twist, look. Couple more sipping breaths in. Exhale, center. And one more to each side. Inhale. Hold, perineum tuck. Exhale, center. And last time. Sip, sip in, perineum tuck. Exhale, center. Okay, straighten up. Relax your shoulders. Recover. And now we're going to move into a flow that also opens. This is the door of life flow. So let's inhale our hands up over the head, and turn to your left. So twisting that lower spine, and just gently let your body come down to that side of the leg. Come to a spot that's close to you. If it's only waist height, that's fine. Let yourself rest on your legs. Prop yourself. If you can drape down and feel this different extension of the legs. Just stay there for a minute, breathe into it, relax. And now gently move over to the other leg. Notice the stretch in the opposite hip and rib cage area. Breathe and relax. And now come up to that side, bring the hands up, all the way up, and we'll start the flow. So today I'm going to show you the modified flow first. Modified flow is hands float down and across the center, and hands float up, down, flow. Your fingers are flowing as if you're in water. You're connecting with the water element. So if this is good for you and challenging for you, let's just stay there. If you want to go into full flow, this time when you're up, let your hands flow down to your feet, across and up. Your hands are floating all the way to the top, gently circling, opening up the low back, activating the Ming Men point, and up, flowing. So both are equally beneficial depending on where your body is today. And if this is really easy for you, when you get to the top, whoa, reach up a little bit more, like that iron bridge, and go down. You know your body, and all the way back, a little arch, and down. Okay, one more, and down. And back to the center, hands come up and settle the energy. So this flow strengthens and activates your kidney chi. So very important for this time of year. Right, and now we'll just walk the hands, feet in a little bit and we'll settle this energy. Great practice, you guys. I know that was very intense. Got a lot of feedback that the unmodified version is tough for some people, so that's why I really wanted to show you the modifications. Okay, so now we're going to settle the energy with pulling down the heavens using the sound. And as we come up, we're going to lift up on the balls of the feet as we were doing in the kidney warm-up. Okay, so inhale your hands up, come up on the balls of the feet if you can. Big inhale breath and palms face down, thumbs face down, let it go with the haw sound. This is a deep cleanse to the body, releasing anything you don't need into the earth. Again, inhale up. Palms face down and bring it down. Up on the toes, don't forget that, and bring it down. And releasing. And one more time, inhale up on the balls of the feet. Palms face down, bring the hands down, bring the heels down. And relaxing. And noticing. Great clearing for overactive mind or emotions in the night. I use it a lot. All right, so great practice so far. Let's just tap it out. So getting all this energy to smooth out, up and down. And let's tap with our hands and bring your feet out a little. Let's tap down the sides of the legs. All the way down to the feet. If you can reach there, then up the insides of the legs. Groin points and around to the back. And third time's the charm, back to the kidneys. Oh, smiling. Thank you to our legs. Good legs. Grateful we have you. And let's go to the upper body with our hala chant. Hala. All is well, unconditionally. Hala. Allah. And then moving to the shoulders, let your head hang over, consciously softening the shoulder area, letting any tension just leave with your exhaling breath. And let's tap down the inner arms. You can tap with a fist or with a palm, flat palm, whichever you prefer. And repeat that down the inner arm. If you're patting with your palm, it's a little easy to visualize the good girl, good boy. Okay, and tap underneath the collarbones and underneath the other collarbone. And drape that side of the neck over and tap out the shoulder. Breathing into the shoulder area, relaxing. Another big area where we hold tension. And let's go down the inner arm, up the outer arm. Smiling to your arms and hands. And last time. And just rub it down. And relax. Noticing the aliveness, the balance, the vitality. Okay, so now we'll move into our flowing motions, said to strengthen our energetic flow, balance. I'm going to start with the fountain. So let your hands come out and bring your hands back. So the hands together and let them flow up the center of your body like a fountain to the shoulder height and then out to the sides. So this seems like a very simple movement, but as your hands float up, slightly shift your weight to your heels. And as you exhale the hands down, slightly shift your weight towards the toes so that the movement of the arms is actually originating with the core of the body. Very soft movement. You can gently close your eyes or almost completely close your eyes. See if you can feel the air against your skin as you're moving. Imagining that you're moving through something thicker than air, like water. Feel the resistance of the water. Feeling the movement originating and corresponding to your breath. And bringing the hands up one more time. And now letting the hands come apart from each other in Lachi, opening, expanding, together, consolidating, uniting. And one more, inhaling, expanding, stepping your feet out a little wider. And now let one hand come on top of the other hand. And we'll start with our cloudy hands. First of all, we'll start with the modified version. Allow your weight to shift slightly over to the left as your hands, still holding this cloud, this chi ball, shift over to the left side. And when you're facing the diagonal of the room, let the top hand goes to the bottom hand goes to the top, and start to shift back towards the other side. Your torso is moving with the shift, and that brings your hands over to the right side. Shifting the hands. Now your weight is on that right leg, and slowly start to shift back to the left leg. And hands and arms move back to the leg. Feeling this subtle shift, this subtle weight transfer, holding something as delicate as a cloud between your palms. Moving with flow rather than force. back to the center. And for those of you who would like a more advanced, challenging move, go into a wide leg stance and do the same thing. Switching hands as you move over to the diagonal. Making sure that your weight is evenly distributed on the insides and outsides of your feet. Your knees are right over the ankle. And last time to the right and over to the left. Shift the hands and come back to the center. Walk your feet in. And inhale the hands up. And float the hands down. And we'll move into turning, pulling the wheel of earth. Inhale the hands up and now step out to the left diagonal of the room with your left foot and extend the arms out and then let the arms go down and pull something as if you're pulling on a heavy rope. Shift forward, stretch, hands deep into the earth and pull. Knees are soft. Hands reaching all the way out to the horizon, pulling this very heavy rope. Pulling the wheel of earth. One more to this side. Reach. Exhale, inhale, pull. Step that foot in and step out with the other foot to the diagonal and reach to the horizon. Hands sinking deep into the earth as you pull into the low midsection. As if you're in a slow motion movie. Last one to this side. Stepping back to the center. Relax your hands down. And bring your hands up into prayer position for the gratitude flow. So on the first time that we repeat this, I'd like you to think about something that made you smile today or yesterday. Any event, person, thing. Let's dive the hands down. Inhale, draw up earthly energy. Exhale, turn, circulate that energy. Palms face up. Inhale, gather heavenly energy. Palms face down and feel or visualize the connection between your center palm points and the byway point on the top of your head. And guide that energy down, directing it into your head, face, neck, torso, abdomen, down the inner legs, round the feet, up the sides and backs of the legs, up to your shoulder blades and opening your heart center with your fingertips, bringing the palms together, bringing that thing to mind that made you smile, feeling very blessed. And on the second repetition, I invite you to think of something or someone whose presence in your life makes you very grateful. Dive the hands down, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, feeling the connection, guiding it down. Noticing the energetic connection between your hands and your body as they move along. Opening the heart center and bringing that person or thing to mind for which you are grateful today and feeling very blessed. And on the third repetition, I invite you to think of somewhere or someone, especially in need of your blessing today. Diving your hands down, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, gathering, feeling the connection, guiding it down. Opening your heart center and sending out that prayer or blessing where you feel it is most needed today. And now stepping the feet out just a little wider than shoulder width. Inhale your hands up for the central meridian flow, letting your palms face towards the mid-brow point. Imagining the light of the sun and the light of the moon shining through your center palm points, shining into your wisdom center, your body's higher source for wisdom, activating, feeling yourself clear in your mind. And now lifting the sternum bone up, opening the arms, heart to the universe, let golden light come in and bring the hands together and bring that down the central meridian, connecting mind, heart, body, and spreading it down on the earth. Breathing it up again, body, heart, mind, opening heart to the universe, drawing in universal wisdom, and back down, mind, heart, body, breathing it up, feeling the connection, and last time, heart to the universe, and again, mind, heart, body connecting. And this time when your hands come up, go back to the starting position, again, feeling the light shining between your center palm points, activating, balancing your wisdom center. Smile to your wisdom mind, let it fill your brain. And bringing the hands down to the heart center. Breathing in the qualities of the heart center, joy, connection, emotional balance. And bringing the hands down to the lower dantian. Walking your feet in and letting your hands move out and in. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, connecting. One more time, expanding. And hands come together over the navel area. Sealing in this powerful work. And starting to make a little circle at the navel area. Rotating your hand just on top of your clothing. The rotation, the circle gets a little bit wider with each rotation. Spreading this vitality, this inner elixir, filling up your body's energetic checking account. Hands move all the way out to the hips and up to the sternum bone, and then reverse that large rotation. Coming back a little smaller each time. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And now just staying in this position, standing for our 5 organ, yin organ, inner smile meditation practice. Or if you'd like to sit down, keep your hands over the lower dantian. So the inner smile meditation practice is to activate your smiling energy. Smiling signals to your mind and body to produce chemicals in the brain to elevate your energy and transform stress into vitality. And to activate your body's deep healing power. So as you stand or sit with your hands over your lower dantian, feel a deep gratitude and satisfaction. Breathe in and enjoy the calming and profound effects of your practice. And imagine a beautiful sunset. Feel its golden light shine upon your forehead. Feel it activate a gentle smile on your face. Breathe in the energetic activation that happens when you smile. And now turn your smile inward, bringing this gratitude and appreciation into your own mind, heart, body system. Allow the sunlight and the smiling energy to flow into your heart. Sitting up a little taller, making space in your rib cage, and imagine your heart opening like a beautiful red rose to the light of your inner smile. Feel this deep red vibration. Allow your heart to open to life's positive experiences. Breathe in love, joy, and connection as you smile to your heart. And now allow your smiling energy and attention to go to your low back area, to your kidneys. Imagine blue flowers that open to your smiling energy and radiate back a deep blue vibration. Feel this vibration moving throughout your whole low back area. Enjoy the deep blue. Bring in courage, alertness, and willpower. And now gently bring your attention over to your left lower rib cage, to your spleen, pancreas, and stomach system. Visualize an array of yellow flowers opening in the warm golden light of your inner smile. Breathe in this grounded, thoughtful, trusting energy. Bask in this deep yellow vibration. Now taking in another slow, deep breath, guide your attention over to your right rib cage area, to your liver. Visualize the golden light of your inner smile filtering through a vast forest of tall trees, bringing a deep green color to your right rib cage area. Imagine the woodsy smell of the trees as you inhale deeply. Enjoy the vibrant green vibration. Breathe in the qualities of courage, persistence, and compassion. Finally, guide your attention and smiling energy to your lungs, imagining beautiful white flowers which open to the golden light of your inner smile. Breathe in the white vibration of clarity, discernment, and inspiration. Enjoy the sensation of the pure white light as it fills your entire upper torso area, upper respiratory system. Feel all of your internal organ systems blossoming and radiant. Imagine this array of energetic qualities vibrating together, creating this miracle that is you. Feel yourself, body, mind, and spirit, grounded with and supported by the energy of the planet Earth beneath you and the vast ocean of liquid life all around the Earth. Feel yourself stimulated and nourished by the energy of all living things, and open to the transformational wisdom and higher guidance of heavenly energy from above. Now taking this energetic awareness with you into all aspects of your life, from the physical to the most subtle, through your awareness, through your attitudes, through your actions. May all your energies flow freely. May all your heart's intentions be fulfilled. And now bringing your hands together in prayer position at the heart. Together, we dedicate this healing practice to the highest good of all life, to the masters and teachers who came before us, our fellow practitioners, friends, family, and to ourselves. All is well, unconditionally, and getting better. So be it. Amen. Haula. And when you're ready, starting to move your body, coming back into this room. And gently opening your eyes when you're ready. Hi, Hilde. I understand birthday greetings might be in order for Hilde this week. Sally, Patricia, Evelyn, Michael, nice to see you all. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's do our Hala blessing over each other. And I wanted to thank the Qi-Gong Library for today's tech support and hopefully for recording today's practice. So we'll do the Hala blessing first to ourselves, facing your hands facing you, to each other, and then to the whole world. Okay, Hala, all is well, unconditionally. Here we go. And you can unmute if you like. To each other. And now to the whole world. Okay, great. All right. Thank you all for accommodating my schedule today, and hope you all have a great weekend. Yes, so nice to see you.
Thank you, Dana. That was so meditative. That was really great. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. Your energy was great today. All right. So hope to see you next week, regular schedule, and everybody have a great weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.